Welcome to our IIT channel. In this class, we discuss about current electricity problems related to GE mains and NEET. ఇక్కడ క్వశ్చన్ రాశాను నేను దాని గురించి డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. So in a discharge tube, the number of hydrogen atoms, hydrogen ions, means protons, drifting across a section per second is 1.0 into 10 power 18, while the number of electrons drifting in the opposite direction across another cross section is 2.7 into 10 power 18 per second. If the supply voltage is 230 volt, what is the effective resistance of the tube? So first of all, take a discharge tube. Now let it be the discharge tube. Now what happens whenever it is connected to a battery, automatically electricity will be passed through it. Now current will be passed through this. Now so through a cross section, number of electrons will be crosses this cross sectional area. Suppose number of electrons crossing through this cross sectional area equal to n or Ne. Ne is the number of electrons. Ne is the number of electrons crossing the cross sectional area. So these electrons way, this is the direction of electrons. So protons means hydrogen ions which are passing opposite direction. These are crossing another cross section here. So the number of protons which are crossing the cross section are Np. So the number of what are drifting means what are moving, electrons are moving and protons are also moving but opposite direction. So here the number of electrons moving are crossing the cross section. So first of all, take the write the given data, number of hydrogen ions. So number of hydrogen ions passing through a cross section per second, equal to, let it be Np equal to how much, how many, 1.0 into, let it right here, Np equal to 1.0 into 10 power 18. Similarly, number of electrons passing through a cross section per second equal to Ne equal to, given as 2.7 into 10 power 18 2.7 10 power 18. So from this what we have to find, we can find the current passing through that. So current passing I equal to Np plus Ne into E bar. Here Np means number of protons or hydrogen ions passing through the cross section. Ne means number of electrons passing through the cross section. So substitute here. E means charge of electron. Already we know charge of electron E equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb, charge of electron. Now write substitute here, and I equal to Np means 1.0 into 10 power 18 plus Ne means 2.7 into 10 power 18 into E, charge of electron, 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, now sub multiply. On simplification you can get see here 1.7, here 3.7 because 2.8. So 1 plus 2.7, 3.7 into 10 power 18 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. That on simplification you get so 3.7 into 1.6 into 10 power 18 minus 19. So on simplification you get right current value. So current I equal to, on simplification you will get 0.352. Sorry. See, multiply this one 3.7 into 1.6. 3.7 into 1.6. So 37 into 16. On simplification you get 0.592. We get on simplification you get 0.592 ampere. On simplification we get. So what is the current? 0.592 ampere. But what is the effective resistance will be? Effective resistance will be we have to calculate effective resistance. This is due to the resistance is caused due to the discharge. So the effective resistance, to find effective resistance, effective resistance. What is take Ohm's law? According to Ohm's law, V equal to IR. V means voltage or potential difference. I means current. R means resistance. Now what we have to find? R. So R equal to V by I. Now R equal to voltage given. What is the voltage given? 230 volt. So 230 volt by current. What is the current we got? We got here 0.592 ampere. 0.592 ampere. So resistance, on simplification we get the resistance R equal to R effective resistance, effective resistance equal to 3.9. Effective resistance on simplification you get 3.9. Resistance units of ohms resistance ohm. So 3.9 ohm. So this is the effective resistance 3.9 ohm. So you know that calculation 230 by 0.592 means 592 by 1000. So 230 into 1000 by 592. And simplification we get 3. Approximate value 3.9 ohm. That's right.